Hello everyone. Um, this is kind of the second video in this kind of series, and it's where I try to get a gold medal in every country that they allow on the Explorer mode, which is in the top left here of Geoguessr. So far, I've gotten US in YouTube. I've gotten Canada on my own a little while ago, and I've gotten silver in Belgium and Greenland a while ago too, but I want to put everything in a video, or in a series of videos. So I'll have to replay those as well. And I'm just going to start with Belgium, considering I already got silver on that, and I'm going to intend to get 25k. If I get gold, but I still don't have 25k in some of these, I might try again for a perfect score, but right now we're just trying to get gold. So if it doesn't end up in a perfect score, that's okay. But I think Belgium shouldn't be too hard if I spend enough time on it. And it's a relatively easy country to do. So I have to move if I want to get perfect score. So let's do default settings, and I'm going to start. And I think next might be Greenland. I just want to get the ones I've already done out of the way so that I can continue on to new countries. And then I might start knocking them out by continent. Probably starting with the North America, because I already have like Greenland, US and Canada in that, so I might as well just finish it off. But obviously we're in Belgium. That doesn't help too much. I have to find the city we're in. This might take a while. It's probably gonna take even longer than the US, just because I'm more familiar with the US and it's in English, and that just helps a lot as well. So I'll cut out any kind of boring parts, and I'll probably just show the parts where I get closer to finding the answer. You know, like I find a clue here and I see a city, and I'm gonna add that in. That's like a cathedral. That's massive. Look at that. It's pretty cool. But I have to get out of this. Is kind of a big city, so maybe I'm in its capital again, Brussels. Yeah, maybe I'm in Brussels. But I need to get out of here so I can get to like a main road. I mean, these aren't really going to help quite yet. So yeah. Okay, so I see Antwerp here, and that makes me think that I'm in Antwerp. I think that's a fair observation to make. So maybe I'm not very familiar with Belgium, so this is not that easy, but I mean, there's so many clues that I'm guaranteed to get it with enough work. I'm just gonna go west, and hopefully I'll hit the Scheld River at some point if I keep going this way, if I'm in the right city on the map. So we'll see. Keep going. Okay. So I found Brussels on this tram, and that kind of makes me feel like it's Brussels. I know the other thing that said Antwerp, but this says Brussels on a tram. It's just much more believable. That other thing could have been a word or something. So I'm just going to, for now, place my marker in Brussels, and this is a big city, so it makes sense that I still haven't like gotten out of it. I just want to get out of it, but I haven't really gotten to that point yet. So now I think it's time to find roads. So I'm going to continue a little bit and see what I come up with. Okay, Okay, so I found Place de la Bourse or whatever, and it's right here. So, which way is that? It's pointing, I think it's, what, that way? It's to the kind of, so are we down this way? Somewhere? Maybe? Ah, Rue de Midi. Okay, I saw this. Where did I see this? Are we on it? Yeah, that's what we're on. So, Midi and... it's so small. Hold on. Grand Carmes... Blah. That's what I think of that. Sorry. Midi and just find this there it is. This is where we are. Let's check. Evasions is to the northwest corner. Is that right? Is that what that is? It's kind of hard to tell. Wait, what else? What else? I'm just checking. The grill. Kebab grill. Yep. So this is where we are right now. I kind of forgot how I got here. I went down this way. And this is Le Touve Stoof. Le Touve Stoof. Can I find that? Le Touve Stoof. Oh gosh. Where'd I go? Okay. I have to be around here. Wait, how did I get here? I forgot. Le Touve. There it is. Okay. And what is... Go back. What is this one? Interesting. I don't know. It doesn't really say, except maybe it says it down this way. Moosen or something. There it is. I think we're here. Okay, all right. I think I found where we are. I'm going to look this way. So to our east, it should be this Estouff thing, or Letouf, yeah, whatever. And this way should be Midi, the Midi one. It is. Yeah, this has got to be where we are. Let me check, like, one of the, like, is there an academy here? Okay, so I'm going to count the buildings now. All right, so if we're looking this way, we have, I'm in front of these kind of black doors. Wait, is it easier to tell the buildings? Actually, I think it's better to look at the south side one. So if we're on, okay, one, I'm looking from the side, the Letouf side, right? I have to get 5K here if I want to have my perfect score, so being very careful. Yeah, so I'm in front of this kind of pink building. All right, so let me count. 1, 2, it's the third one. But I don't know if it's that sectioned, you know. I'm just gonna go there. All right, there we go. 5K. It took a little bit too long for my liking, especially because I was in the heart of Brussels. And I should have just realized that earlier, because I saw some pretty tall buildings. Oh, no. Sorry, I clicked on this little flag. It brought me to actual Google Maps. But anyway, yeah, I should have realized that earlier. I wanted to go faster, but it is what it is. Hopefully I get somewhere out in the country, which is a little bit counterintuitive, but I think I might do better out there. So let's go. Please be... Oh, I'm in this city again. I don't know. It's probably not Brussels. It doesn't really feel like Brussels or where I just was, but I'm in another city. It's not exactly where I wanted to be. Bruges? Is that a city? Bruges? Yeah. Are we here? Look, it says Brugge. They probably spell it differently. And what does it say here? Yeah, look. I must be here. All right. And there's rivers going through it. I'm on a river. What does this say? See if we can recognize any of these things. Basilica, probably, or something. Botanical garden, maybe. Yeah, look how they're spelling it on here. So that makes a lot of sense. Probably around here. But I wish it stopped putting me in the middle of these cities. Which is kind of weird to say again, but alright. I'm gonna look a little bit more maybe for a street. Can I find a street? What does that say? This is just unacceptably small. Rosenholkat, okay, whatever that is. It's along a river, so is this it? No. No, look at these really, really long words though. Which way is this water going? It's going kind of north to south, and then up here it looks like it takes a turn. Turn for the worst? No. So maybe here? No? No. But these are some really long street names. Look at this. Who wants to say that? If you live on that street, you just have to say that every time you're writing down your address or something? That's crazy. That's just crazy. And I already... what is the name of this? It's like AAI, right? Ends with AAI. Yeah, whatever that is. All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna look a little bit more. Okay, so I just found this R30, and that's what this is. So I think right now I may be right here. What is that? Prominent city gate from the 40s? No, not exactly. But I think I am on this river here. Wait, if I'm at... Is that the city gate? Yep. Alright. I was in the right place the whole time, but I just can't find these streets for some reason. So, now that I know that I'm in the right city, I'm going to backtrack, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, I think I found it. I'm using this kind of corner shape to find the you know, the same pattern in the water, and I'm recognizing these roads now. So although yep, that's that. So I found it. Let me go back. And this is the one that starts with the E. Eekhausstraat, which I saw right here. Yep, there we are. Let's see where we were the whole time. We were right there. All right. I don't remember if I looked there or not, but this has taken way too long for my liking. There's the bridge. We are right here. All right. Please don't put me in a city. Please don't put me in a city. Oh, thank you. All right, and we're also at this intersection here, so hopefully this shows up on the map and I can find that. I'm gonna go west just because I feel like that's going towards the sea is better than away. Even though I might not be even close, but who knows. All right, here we go. N40, Philippeville, maybe. N40 should be easy to find. There's a 49, 41. N40, there we go. All right, and I'm up there. There's Philippeville. Cool, cool. So we must be around here. And Barbenson is where we are now. So I should be able to see that somewhere around here. Barbenson. There's Beaumont. All right. So N40 is, I guess, what I'm on now. And Barbenson is right there. So there it is. Okay. So did I start? I guess I started on the N40. I'm coming from kind of the northwest. So up here. Here's where I started. Okay. I saw Claremont before. So I'm guessing I started somewhere in here. I'm gonna go back. See how much easier that was? That was so much better. Let's see what happens when I go this way. It turns a bit too. That's another thing to base my guess on. And it goes pretty much due west after that turn. That's here. 8 kilometers to Beaumont. Oh, what? Wait. Beaumont is to the west? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. That to the west. Yeah. But we're to the east of Beaumont. Okay. Then actually, I think did we start down here then? Let's continue. Castillon. I'm not seeing Castillon. Philippeville is to our east. 15. Okay, it's 15 this way and 8 that way. Okay. I think we're at one of these intersections right here. But it's unclear. Castillon, is that it? Yep, there we are. So we're at one of these. My guess is we're at this one because that's right at its bend. And wait, what is down here? That way's Erpion. Yeah. We've got to be at that one. Because it's also right at a bend, and it bends right there to the north. So going back, we started let's go back to that bend. It's private property here, but that might come up on the map. Yeah, is that it? I think that's where we are right now. And then so it should be coming up right up here. This small road. I think that's the house that's on it. I'm going to assume that that's the house. It bends a little bit. Is that right? Yes, that's definitely it. All right. How much farther away did we start from there? There it is. I think, right? Is that the same one? Is that the same one? That doesn't feel right. Why is that not? Why is it sunny? Wait, was it sunny before? I'm so confused. What happened? Oh, yeah, I'm legitimately baffled. I think there's like two sides of the road that were recorded at different times. But that's right. We're like 2 big clicks from that. And I'm not seeing this other one. So this is a problem. This is a problem. I can do I'm going to count again. So let me go to the start. And I'm going to count how many clicks it takes to get there. Okay, so I calculated it's about 30 clicks, 30 images that way, and 40 that way. So that's in between this and this turn. So we're a little bit closer to that, but it's pretty close to the middle. Let me check this. I'm putting my fingers to the screen just so I can compare. Let's do a little bit. Let's hedge our bet a little bit further. This might be a point off. It's possible, but I'm gonna guess right there. There we go. 13 yards, not bad. There we go. Number 4, don't be in a city. There we go, perfect. And we're kind of in between 2 bends, so I can use the same method if nothing else shows up on the map in this area. Number 4, we're almost done. All right, let's see. And we're not in the middle of nowhere either, so that's good. It's kind of hard to be in the middle of nowhere in Belgium. If we were placed right here, that would be perfect. Just find the road, though, is the first matter of business. Okay, here we go. R33 is what I'm coming up to right here, and I was on the N321, I believe is what that means. So 33, R33, and N321, 321? Yes. R33 I think is a bigger road, so I'm just going to try to find that first. Okay, so an update, I found a city on this sign, and it says the N321 leads there, but I'm not seeing the N321 on the map leading there. So I'm very confused, like always in Belgium for some reason. But at least I found a city, and we're probably not too far from it. So I'm just gonna keep going here. R33, 321. That's the intersection I'm trying to find, but I can't find either of those roads for the life of me. So press on, press on. Oh, I just found it. 321. And R33. What I need next. R33, there it is. Wow, okay. Alright, Belgium is such a small country. Why is it giving me so many problems? Alright, so I came from the north, I believe, right? Yeah, I came from up here. So I was on the 321. Somewhere up here. Let me go back. I kind of forgot entirely where I was. So, let's see. I think that 5.4, like these numbers on the red numbers on the white signs are like distance markers. I guess they're kilometers. I think in the US they're called mile markers. But oh, I can keep going. It's very bendy here. Is that kind of lines up with this area a little bit. Wait, I should just look at one of the roads and just find it. This is pretty much directly north-south here. But there are a few places where that makes sense. So I need to find a road name that goes off of here. In this town maybe. Wait. Can I find either of those? Yeah, so we're 7 kilometers from here. And 4 from... It beats me. I don't know. It's not showing up on the map. Okay, I'm very confident that where I am currently is right here. So I'm just going to start to backtrack. And so the next intersection should be this one. Let's see. That's the one leading. So there should be one on this side as well. And there is. So that's where we are here. And this is right above where I started. So there's this bend. That's kind of like here, and then there should be another one to my east. So on this side, another road that goes out. Is that it? I don't think so. Where is it? Yeah, that's this. Look, there's this building here, and then it splits off into 2. Is there one that... Yeah, and there's one that goes that way. Okay, alright. So where I am in relation to this, I think I'm close to that. So that was down here, right? Yes, so I'm just above that. About 19 to that one. Let's say 18 to make it round, so it's 6 to 18. So we're 1 part from here, 3 parts from there. I'd say that's pretty good. Let me count. 1, 2, maybe a little bit closer. Here I go. Whew. Like right there. Right there. Nice. All right, last round. I'm put right by this, so hopefully this comes up. And if it doesn't, I'm right at this bend, so it's okay. It's very forested here, which is interesting. There's nothing on that sign. I'm just gonna head this way. Oh, now it's not forested. Interesting. Okay. Here we are already. We're at some signs. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to recognize those small towns. I have to find what road I'm on. Or a major city. Give me distance. Okay. There are a lot of signs here. a lot of signs, and there's actually a really distant city, Eupen, 43. That should come up as 43 kilometers away. Pretty far up here. So Eupen, I probably am not pronouncing that right. But it's 43 away. I wish I was more familiar with Belgian cities. Maybe next time before I do a country, if it's small enough, I'll familiarize myself with the major cities and whatnot. But there, I found it, and Malmedy. Oh, and Eupen is to the kind of the west, maybe. Oh, that's unlikely considering we're basically already there. Okay, Malmedy is that way, so I say we're on probably the 68. If I could find this town right here, that would be great. Oh, so it's actually right here. It's on the road. What road is this? If I know what road this was, that'll make it a lot easier. Also, I did not see that before. Prüm. I think I saw that. Prüm. Where did I see that? Weizenbach. Prüm. Can I see any of those towns? It's a little bit of an information overload. The best thing I could have right now would be the road that I'm on. Oh! Okay, here we are. We're probably on the N632. I just found Bullingen, which is here. So we just entered that coming from the east. And before we were at Huningen. So we're on this road, I believe. Let me go back. And maybe try this way. Let's see what's over here. Where did the sign go? Oh, there it is. Nothing important. What's that? Oh, yes, that's the town. There it is. Here we go. Look at that. We're right on Germany's border. Right on there. I could probably cross over into Germany right now. Kind of want to. Wait, let me do that. Hold on. I want to cross over into Germany. Just cause this would have been a better way to go. Look at all this information. Köln. Where's Köln? Could be in Germany. These towns could be in Germany at this point. But yeah, look. There's a German flag. This would have been, obviously this way would have been much more helpful. So this roundabout is right here. So if I go up, can I find that road? The first road to my left is what that would be. Here it is. It's that. Oh, but it looks like it goes. That's private, so it's probably. Yeah, look, it bends to the north of. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. It says there's a bus stop up here. Is that true? Little house. Yes. A few buildings here. Okay. Oh, I'm still going. And then it bends. And that's right here. So where am I in relation to this bend? Am I on it? I'm right before it, or right after it, rather. Let's see, and then it should bend the other way again. And then there's a road going off of it after this. Here it is, I think. It goes both ways. Yes, except it's kind of messed up. But I am right at the end of this bend, I think. I'm just going to confirm one more thing. If I go this way, it shouldn't turn again until the intersection up here. Yep. All right. I know where I am. Let's finish Belgium right here, right now. And if I don't get this for some reason, that will be tragic. There we go. 14 yards. A little bit too far past the bend, but that's okay. Because we got 25K. Look how close I was to Germany. It's crazy. Sorry, I clicked on the thing again, on the black flag. Anyway, there we go. We have gold in this little country of ours and 25K. And look how spread out it was. Okay, I'm going to lose it. I keep clicking on the white black flag symbols and it keeps taking me to Google Maps. But anyway, a really nice spread across Belgium. 25K, gold obviously. And yeah, that was very, very tedious, and it probably could have been a lot quicker if I was actually better at the game. But there we are, and I should be able to see now in Explorer mode that it's gold. So next time, I think will either be Canada or Greenland. And I think I'm going to edge towards Greenland because that's kind of a short, quick one. I just have to, there's only a few locations because Greenland is so sparse. So I kind of just have to learn Greenland first, and then I'll probably be pretty set for it. And then I'll just continue to expand out in North America. But there we go. We have Belgium. Thank you for watching.